What's up, everybody? It's Kelpsy, and today I'm going to walk you through the fastest ways to farm XP in the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, this is helpful, especially during double XP weekends, which happens a couple times a year. But if you want to get a new character to champion point, to do trials, to just do in-game content, to do PvP, this is the fastest ways to do it. Now, I will preface all of this by stating, if this is your first character, just enjoy the game first. There's no reason to power level right off the bat. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. But I've had a lot of friends come and go on all of these big MMO games, and they get upset and they quit because they power leveled instead of enjoying the game first. And as you can see, Zone Chat just showed up. There's a guy right there selling Black Rose Prison XP farms. That is phenomenal that it showed up there, because that is the #1 fastest way to level. Now, Murkmire is down here in the bottom right. It is this right here. It is an arena. It is a 4-person arena. Now, this is the fastest way to level in the game. There is no question about it. The only differences here are, is the person that's doing it for you fast enough? That's it. So you need someone who can do a lot of damage. You need someone who knows how to do it. And that's it. But basically, there's 5 stages in the Black Rose Prison, and each stage, or there might be 4 stages in the Black Rose Prison. Regardless, it doesn't matter. You're not leaving the first stage. You're doing the first stage on the second round, and you sit in the corner, and then you burn down all the enemies, and you leave one up, and then you let him kill you, so then you restart. And it's because it has the most mobs in an early stage, and the mobs give a bunch of XP. So on a double XP weekend, using scrolls, I've had friends that have done this and power leveled out within 2 hours. It is extremely fast. It is the fastest way to get to 50 in the game. Now, let's say that you're solo. Let's say that you don't play with a big group. Let's say that you really like doing your own thing. Well, then I would suggest right here, Spell Scar. Now, Spell Scar, you can do this solo, but more often than not, if you're on during a peak time, which this is not, I'm on a really weird time to make these videos. But here in Spell Scar, and it's here in Craglorn, right here. It's now part of the base game, so everyone has access to this. And it's this area that looks like a big crater on the map. And there are all of these mobs, like these guys, sitting around. Now, during a peak time, you'll have big groups running around here doing this together. And since it's an off time, it's much easier for me to show you guys. So basically, all you get is someone who has a high enough level character that can fight these guys, and you wrangle a couple groups. I don't want to push too far in case there is a group running and I mess up their rotation. But then you just have whoever's running it burn the groups down, and that's all. And like that, of course, I'm champion pointed, but that it gave almost 15k experience. So if you have a lower level character and they are doing their thing, this is a very fast way to do it. Now, another fast way is over here, which I haven't done it on this character, so don't hate me, but it's called Skyre Catacombs. And Skyre Catacombs is extremely simple. You aggro people, you run in a circle, and then you kill them all. That's it. That's the whole rigmarole. There is a little thing in the middle where it's like a chest, and then you activate it, and then a bunch of mobs come out in waves, and then you run back through, and that's it. And that's the probably tied with Spell Scar with being the fastest ways. But Spell Scar, you can come up, say LFG Spell Scar group, and there's usually a group running it, and you can join in with other players. In Skyreach, you'll have sometimes, like if I'm running a friend and power leveling them, I will, of course, like bring them in, and I'll do this with them, and I'll bring randoms in because it doesn't affect the XP gain. So I'll, of course, always bring in strangers, but this has the same issue as Murkmire. It requires someone who knows how to do it, that's high enough level to do it, and do it effectively. But Spellscar is probably the fastest solo power level there is. Now, we'll get on to the part that I dislike the most, which is Alir Desert. Alir Desert has these dolmens, and we will travel here just to show you guys what it looks like. And those are the best ways to level XP in the game. We're going to be able to get a good look at how quickly this dissolves. As you can see, here comes the parade of XP farmers. And if you've done a Dolma before, you know that these usually take a couple seconds to do. Not in Alir Desert, they don't. If you're on console, I remember on Xbox, they would always be in Oridon. Not the case on PC. This is PC NA, and they do Alir Desert Dolmens religiously, and that's pretty much it. But thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thanks for watching the video. If you're still watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, come hang out for more tips, tricks, and builds for the Elder Scrolls Online. Thanks, guys.